Hi YouTube, welcome to our live simulcast for Chaotic Cute Reset Night. I'm Liza, Chaos by Liza. Just getting connected to TikTok and then we're going to get started. I'm super excited. We're working on this guy again today. We're going to finish him up. I'm going to glue this down and then we're going to get to painting. So hang tight. I'm going to be with you in 2 seconds. Moving my mess. Gotta figure out what's going on with TikTok. Oops. Grabbing my paint. 2 seconds. Paints. Some baking soda. More paints. There we go. Hi, TikTok. I'm Liza with Chaos by Liza. We're here doing our Chaotic Cute Reset Night. And tonight we are painting the lamp, the paper mache lamp. So I'm really excited to get it finished up. When I came down here, she was completely glued to the table. So hopefully things go up from here. Grab your cozy drink, your tea, cuddle in. We're here for a cozy craft and chat. I'm just going to try again. Just hang tight 2 seconds. I have a few things that I want to clean up while we wait, so I'm going to see how this is kind of popping out. I want to tuck him in. So let's start with a little bit of glue. I'm just using regular. I wonder if I should use white glue. I'm going to use school glue. That's what we have today. You can tell it's pretty sturdy right now, which is great. Oops. Dropped my popsicle stick. Stick that down. Hopefully she stays. Nope. Oh, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. We're having some technical difficulties. Let's try this again. Sorry, buddy. Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Okay, I've already glued myself. Hi, TikTok. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Chaotic Cute Reset Night. Tonight we are working on our paper mache craft. And right now I'm just trying to glue down. Oh, look, that's working good. My edge there. See how he's kind of being stubborn? Just going to glue that and then we're going to paint it. And hopefully once we throw a coat of paint on it, it'll be all set. We're going to paint this guy and make him look beautiful. Okay, here's another little spot that could use some attention. Let's see if that will stick for me. Hi guys, I'm Liza from Chaos by Liza. Tonight we are doing, hopefully finishing up our paper mache lamp. I'm really hoping that this is the end of it. And then we can do another fun craft. This has been fun, but she feels like she's dragging. Thanks for being patient with me during my technical difficulties. Okay, I'm going to glue this in. This is looking good though. I'm pretty happy with it for being paper and glue. It's looking pretty nice. Where's that? It's sticking out. There's one. I can see him over there. When I came down tonight, it was fully glued to my table. I hadn't touched it since Friday when we were working on it last, and it was stuck. I was worried I was going to break it. Fortunately, we made it through. There, glue that down. Hi, Diana. Okay, I'm just gluing this little page down. There we go. And I say that we get to painting because that's the fun part. And I have ADHD and I want to do the fun part. I feel like I can glue this stuff as we go and kind of fix it up, see what needs to be, hi Bravo, see what needs to be fixed up while we do it. And hi Piper, thanks for the likes. Do you guys have your cozy drinks with you tonight? I got my little, what's it say, my bear. Okay, so this is what we started with as far as what color and texture we want. The color, I believe, was somewhere in the realm of golden brown. I think probably just this one. Or was he this one? Light chocolate. Yes, that's definitely what it was. Thanks for the follow, Piper. So I'm just shaking them up. I'm going to add a whole bunch of paint. And then I'm going to add baking soda to my paint. And that's going to give it this kind of like pottery-ish texture. I feel like I'm doing ASMR. And hang on while I struggle to open this. There we go. It's also going to hide, hopefully, a lot of the texture of the paper, which I would like because I don't want it to look like paper mache when I'm done. I want it to look like pottery. So what I'm going to start first do is paint my layer of this. You can kind of see I've like done a second coat up here and there's like glue dripping, but we're just going to paint over that. Thank you. Thanks for the likes. I think there's like a chunk or something stuck in this. I'm scared it's gonna, maybe I'll just have to take the lid off. Some of these paints are my mother's and have been around for ages. Thanks for the follow. I'm just gonna try this again. Okay. Hopefully that works. There. Now we're getting somewhere. Not again. I don't have any strength in my right hand right now. Use my blankie. I'm sorry, you have to watch me struggle. Okay. That's not going anywhere. I need something to jam in it. There we go. Use the end of my paintbrush. Yay, we're doing it. Just get out of there, you. Rinse the end off there. Okay, is that going to be enough? I really want more than that. Can you guys see past all of my paints? Maybe I should move my paints out of the way. There. Now you can at least see my paint tray. We did it. I got past the huge chunk. I'm really not concerned if there is little chunks in the paint, but I would like to be able to use what's in there. If you know what I mean. Hi, Shirley. I wonder if I should just grab it. I'm going for it. There we go. Come on, buddy. Almost there. There's just like a huge chunk in there. Oh, gross. It's kind of satisfying though. Hi, Shirley. How are you? There we got all our paint. Okay, I'm going to leave that upside down and try to get the rest out. Take my little paper towel, get the paint off of my fingers. So this is what we have so far, just my giant blob of paint. And actually I can just use this to stir. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to use a ton of baking soda. And that's what's going to add all my texture. And I'm going to start with my base coat. Well, it's maybe a little too much, but it'll be fine. That's going to be my base coat for my paper mache. Well, it still has to look like paint, so I probably should add some more. Looks like fun though. Let's add a little more paint. I have a ton of white paint, so if it comes out that it's not like I put too much baking soda in, I'm not too worried. I can just add white and lighten up my first coat. I don't think that'll be that big of a deal. Which I think we'll do right now. And I want to add a bunch of different layers of color anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that. Should we get some white in here? Apparently it's been a while since I opened my white paint. We got some chunks here. I'm just going to pick them out so it doesn't end up in my paint. Kind of satisfying. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Doesn't that look like fun? Just adding more as I can. Whoops. I'm flicking baking soda everywhere. If you're just joining, we're working on a paper mache lamp that I am going to paint and make it look like pottery instead of paper mache, hopefully. Right now, I'm adding baking soda to my paint. I want to show you like how thick this is. You see? It's going to be perfect. There. I love your glasses. Thank you, Piper. They are from China. I'm not sponsored or anything, but the brand is Firmoo, I think it's called. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Firmoo. I've been ordering from them for ages. I found these glasses probably 5 or 6 years ago. Thank you. They're very pretty. Thank you, Piper. I found them 5 or 6 years ago, and I've just been reordering them every time my prescription changes because I'm obsessed with them. I'm actually going to have to order another pair soon. I hope they're still there. If they ever stop selling them, I'll be devastated. Okay, we finally made it, I think. It looks like we got most of the baking soda mixed in. It's quite a bit lighter than our first coat, our first try, but like I said, I'm really not concerned about that. I am going to do my first coat and then come in with a bunch of different shading colors anyway, so I'll probably just add a little bit on top of that too. It should still look good. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to use this brush because it's super teeny. I'm going to try to use a bigger brush if I have one. Did that in my water glass. This looks like the biggest brush I have right now, which should be fine. So I'm just going to start here. I'm going to start right next to it and we'll go around. How long have you been working on your lamp? So this is day live number, because I only work on it while I'm live. I go live twice a week. I think it's our 4th, maybe even 5th. It's been a good chunk that I've been working on this. I've done 3 coats of the paper mache. It's sticking out. I'm just going to try and tuck it in with my paint. I've done 3 coats of the paper mache. And then on Friday night, we cut it off and glued it on. So I originally had it on a different lamp that I was using as my like base, and then I glued it on, and then I had to paper mache. It only went to about here. And then I had to paper mache up to the top of this lamp and then the base as well. So that was on Friday, and now we're here trying to finally add some color to it. Now I definitely like this color better. See what I mean? Hi, Suzanne. So I could tone it down. I think maybe I've been like not concerned at all about the color, and now I think I want to be. Add a little bit of brown and see if we can't make it a little bit closer to that pretty color before we try to paint it all over, and then I hate it and end up painting a second coat anyway. Can you see this? I think I'm liking that. More brown. All the brown? Why not? It'll be fun. There. Any more of this? Tip him back upside down. Okay, so I'm just going to mix in a little bit of brown. I know I've like changed my mind, but I think in the long run, it'll be worth it. So at least it won't be like super light. Do we like that better? It's not quite as red. Little touch. That one's not open. I like that one better, but that's probably purpley anyway. So I'm going to go with this carmine. Let's see, just a bloop. Looks like tomato sauce. This is what I love about painting though, is you can just like have fun with it. Too much red? Hopefully I didn't make like pink. How do we do? Oh, I think it's okay. I don't think it's quite the right color, but I don't think it looks pink. Let's see. I'm like in the shadow anyway. I'm under the light. Somewhere. Hi, Ellie. Okay. Put it next to the stripes and see how we do. So there's the beige stripe that we painted. Here's our next color. Oh, still not much darker. Again, I'm literally just gonna try and use paint today to fill my crevices. I can go back and glue them. I think it's a little pink. Oops, I just glued that down. Needs more brown. I'm having fun with this though. If you can tell. Dark brown. Whoa, that might have been too much brown. We got excited. Hi, Spencer. Let's see what we got. I'm sure a real artist would like not use the entire paint tray and frig with the entire amount and just like play with one little blob at a time. It's just not what I feel like doing today. I like the brown. Thanks, Piper. Do you like that color? What do you guys think? I'm like, hi, Irene. This is my favorite so far. This is what I have on here. We're getting there. It looks good. Thanks, Piper. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a little darker. I'm trying to hide all of my sins here. Let's see. Seems to be working. As far as sin hiding. I'm happy with that. Okay. I'm going to turn this. I still like this color here the best. It's kind of like a terracotta. Hi, Marta. And here's the color that we have right now. So it could still go deeper. I'm going to keep going with my dark brown. Add a little bit more. Like I said, I'm really not too concerned about like the color, especially where I have, 3 or 4 different shades right now. Oh no, my blankie. It might dry a bit darker. Yes, it might. That's a good point. I had not considered that. I already have the dark brown in here, so we'll do this and then maybe I'll stop. The other thing that I want to do, I don't know if you guys have seen, like, once I go through and do my base coat, figure out what color I want and go all the way around. I want to add a bunch of shading and then go back and distress it with like cocoa powder. Have you guys seen that? I really want to try it. I've seen it with like baking powder too, but I think the tones that I want would be more cocoa powdery. Do you guys think that'll work? I don't see that being much darker. But I like how it's going on. It's nice and thick. Just kind of gluing everything together. Get that. I'm like trying to shove some paint up there to try and glue it down. Yeah, it probably would work. Piper. Yeah, I think so. I think that should be good. I can't wait to try it anyway. This is just a fun project that I haven't really spent any money on. This is just a book that I had, a little bit of wood glue that I borrowed and didn't return, and some paint. So it's been a fun little one. And I have another lamp, a second one that's exactly the same, that if this works, I'm going to try it as well. Like, make it the same. And I have learned a lot, so it'll probably look even better, honestly. Okay, I'm going to turn it around and show you what I have so far. I'm just slapping them on there. Here we go. And I kind of want to do up here so you guys can see. Oops, there's a big chunk. The nice thing is, like, if it turns out that it looks like, hi Zara, if it turns out that it looks really bad and I don't like it, I can always just cut it off. No harm done. Try again. Someone suggested air dry clay might be easier, which it probably would be much easier. If this fails miserably. I do really like it so far, though. What do you guys think? Is this starting to look like it maybe could be pottery? I think we have the right color anyway. Let's turn it around. Yeah, it's something. I have to lean so far around to get there to see. There we go. Oops. Hi, Mrs. Valenti. Maybe I should hold this up here a little closer. Oops, get in there, you. There. Okay. Let's see. Paint up here. Hi, Missa. Hi, Darlene. I am painting this paper mache project, and I wonder what you guys think. I think it's okay. took us a while to get the right color. I think I'm quite happy with the color. This is just coat number 1. You might need another coat. It's hard to say. So right now this shade is gray too. Hi, French Toast. I love your username. Right now the shade is gray. I've got a beige shade that I'm going to add instead of this one. Oh, we found a chunk of black. What happened there? Some dimension. We're going to go back and add dimension anyway. So no harm done, hopefully. Do you guys, I'm curious what you think. Hi, Murphy. Tell me in the chat if you think this is going to look expensive in the end or like a free paper mache project. Do you think I can make it look expensive? That's my hope. Oh yeah, you can tell I'm a little off with my color here. It's still a little too light once I get to the other side there, but we'll be okay. You can just have a different coat on them. Get down here. Okay. Here you can see, go try and get him blended in a straight line. There. Oops, too far. There we go. I'm just trying to go by what I can see on the video. See it there? Trying to smush him in. Okay, roll him around. He only really needs to have one good side anyway. Oops. Oh, there's something there. Okay. Would you guys try a project like this? Do you think it's a little ambitious? Crazy? I've had these lamps for years and I've never liked them. So I was thinking that it was about time. I'm renovating my home office. I was thinking that it's about time that I do something with them so that I could have some nice lamps. I want to have like a chest of drawers or maybe built-ins on either side of my desk. And I want to have the lamps on top. That's like my first design piece. Hi, Diane. I've told myself that with my renovations that I'm doing, I want to add a lot of color. And so far, my color has been like shades of brown. My last house was all shades of gray, was all millennial gray. And I'm trying to get away from that, but clearly not going too far if all I'm doing so far is just other shades of neutrals. I do have my nice green wall behind me that I'm really happy about. But otherwise, I need more color in our house. I'm really excited to add more color. There we go. Let's see. I'm just doing the top little spot now. Can you guys see that? Like this way? Yeah, there. Oh, I'm going to have to hold them still. There we go. Now it's done. See that? Hi, Andrea. And I'm going to do up here. Hi, Danny. I don't know if you guys can see this part either. Just where I'm doing up this. Hi, Sylvain. Hi, Terry. Hi, Emelina. I'm just adding a little bit of paint to this guy. And then I'll spin him around and show you. Oh, I should do the bottom too. Hi, Mahale. See if I can go over this way and do it. Oh, maybe I should just turn it. Go back here. Don't forget to double tap so I know you guys can hear me. Tell me in the comments if you think my project is crazy or if you think it's going to turn out looking as like kind of expensive anthropology inspired as I hope it will. And don't forget to follow Liza at Chaos by Liza. I like to go live twice a week. I go on Sundays and on Thursdays. And on Sundays is our reset night. We've been working on this project like for the last couple of weeks. So reset can be craft or it can be kind of whatever I'm feeling. And then on Thursdays is our dedicated craft night. So I come on here and I do a little craft and we chat and we have a little bit, hi Trina, and we have a little bit of, like reset time, calm time. I have major ADHD. It's like just to, relax the nervous system. We're here for fun, for the vibes. Half the time, the projects that I want to do, I've never done before, like something like this. And I really just want to see if it'll turn out. And if it doesn't, then no harm done. We're here for the fun, right? I wonder if I can like lean into this kind of crazy mummy looking vibe. I think it's wild. I'm just going to do this little patch here. Oops, I'm globbing everywhere. Oh, I was also thinking about sealing it. Sealing it might help like all of this stay together. I think if I do the second lamp, hi Max, hi Brittany. I think if I do the second lamp, then I don't know if I would do like more layers or if I'd be really aggressive with the glue. I think probably more that. Like I was kind of scraping the extra glue off, but I don't think I would do that next time. I think I would really glob it on so that it stayed. I think, because see how it's kind of, I've got like rogue pieces. Hold on. Where's my glue stick? Use my glue stick to try and fix them. Like, I don't feel like I should have to be doing this for paper mache. Shouldn't it already be stuck? There. I'm also trying to use the paint to kind of hide a lot of that too. And hopefully it works as it dries. We'll see how we do. But it's been fun. What do you guys think? Would it be worth watching a second lamp? You'll have to tell me. Liquid works amazing for paper mache. Yeah, I definitely need I think I need more liquid starch. Oh, okay. I never thought of that, Trina. I'll have to look into it. I was using a mixture of water and wood glue. And that was, it worked, but it's just not as solid as I really want it to be. Would you guys want to see me try to do the second one? Or is this enough? Totally understandable. I have been doing this for weeks, at least 2 weeks, I think. And I am happy to move on to other projects with you guys too. Pinata, I made one that you used. Okay. What is liquid starch? Oh, on the balloon. That's right. What is liquid starch for shape? Awesome. The other thing was I was using the wood glue just because that's what I had. I've done paper mache before with white glue too, and that's worked just fine. But this is by far the biggest project I've ever done. In the laundry area at the grocery. Oh, okay, perfect. I'll take a look the next time I'm there. Thank you. I do really like it comes in a bottle. Oh, thank you, Trina. I do really like this. It's got lots of potential, I think. I'm trying to make sure that my paint lines are too wild. They're kind of wild, but that's okay. I do kind of love how it's turning out though. Okay. Dip paper in, squeeze or apply, it dries hard. Yeah, this is pretty hard, but there's excuse me, there's a few pieces, I don't know if you can see this, that just have come loose. And they were sticky at the time, but I haven't I also, when I came down today, I had put my last layer on and then left it here. That was on Friday night, and then left it here and came down tonight to start on it again. And it was glued to the table. So that's why I've been just taking my school glue, my little glue stick there, and gluing the pieces back on where I need to. Just to try and get it done without having to put another layer on if you dip strips in starch. Yeah, this one I had dipped in the glue solution. Do you water it down at all? Thanks, Trina. I appreciate the tips. I need a drink of water. Excuse me. This is just tea, actually. You didn't water it down? On a hanger. Oh, hang on. I missed a comment. If you dip strips in starch on a hanger, I didn't water it down, Trina. Okay. Thank you, Trina. I definitely think I'll look into it. It's looking to me like this might actually turn into something, which is making me happy. I'm switching to my left hand. We'll see how it goes. The nice thing is I'm not doing precision work here. I like how it's looking. Yeah, there's a few like here. Here's looking a little rough, but that's the seam where I cut it off of the other lamp that I used as a mold. Probably could have used a little bit more care and attention when putting it together. It's not too bad though. Maybe it'll look like a crack in the pottery or something. Every work of art is an adventure. I totally agree, Trina. This has actually been really fun. And I hope it turns out. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't really want to switch hands. It seems to be going well. There. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah, there. Get that on there. I mean, I'm sure when we go to do the second lamp, it'll go faster because I'll know what I'm doing, right? Hopefully. I had in my, this is going to age me, I guess, in my shop class growing up, my teacher always made us do 3 projects. And he said, I guarantee you, your first one will have mistakes. Your second one will be the nicest. And your third one, you'll follow me because you're going to bed early, Trina. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will definitely be posting the results. And I also post lots of updates. So you'll be sure to see what's going on if you follow. I appreciate that. Whoopsie. We got chunks flying everywhere. Maybe switch to my other hand. And, and the third one, he said, was guaranteed to have mistakes because the first time you don't know what you're doing. The second time you actually do and you're paying attention enough. And then the third time you think that you're doing your best work, but you get overconfident and you like skip a step somewhere. I always found that like so accurate. And it never seemed to actually make a difference knowing that like it's my first one and it's still going to have an error, my second one, and it's going to be good. And my third one's going to have an error. Like knowing that doesn't seem to make a difference to me. I still make the errors. This is so cute. Okay, so this is we're getting along to the patch where I had like, oops, am I getting paint on me? The patch where I had the darker color. Can you see that there a little bit? I'll just turn it around a smidge. So I'm just going to paint over it, but I want to do my base coat first. So I want to make sure I get enough paint on everything else before we get to that. Switching back to my left hand. It was going well. There, a lady was making paper mache pumpkins. They were amazing. Ooh, that would be pretty. I have never tried to make, so I made paper mache. Oh, I lost it. I made paper mache ornaments for Christmas because I liked the neutral, like book pages look. But I just left them on the ornaments. So all I really did was, instead of making the shape or like on the balloon and popping the balloon, all I did was just cover the ornaments. So it was really easy. And this is definitely a lot more ambitious than that. But it's been fun. Pumpkins, I wonder how she would get the shape. That would be the hard part, I think. Hi, Chrissy. No worries. Thanks for joining us. I see. It's okay if you're late. Better late than never. We're always here just for fun. We are having some technical difficulties on our start today, so I'm going to go. She used bags. Okay, that's pretty smart. To make Trina says she used bags to make the pumpkins. Did she leave the bags in, I wonder? Excuse me. Get this on here. Okay, let's see. We got a little bit to do down here. I'm really liking it. Hide the letters from the pages. Oops, get that locked in. Trying to like smush paint in the crevices to try and hold it down a bit. There we go. I definitely think if there's like a top coat that I put on it, that would help. Like a clear coat or something. Or maybe it won't need it in the end. It definitely will have to be a matte finish. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to do this huge chunk down here that I missed. Must have been too excited going around in the circles. And then I have the base on a little bit of the top. I just see a spot that I missed here. It reminds me of like a mummy or something. Just with like the strips of paper. This, the baking soda is definitely covering a lot. That's a nice beige color. Thanks, Chrissy. Sandy, you put baking soda in the paint. Yeah, I did. So it's to make it add like texture. I wonder if you guys can see if I pull you in a little closer. Can you see that it's not quite solid? It's kind of looking a little, let's see if I can show you. here where it's drying. Without the shadow. There. See how it's got like grit to it? Got my lights in the wrong spot tonight, clearly. Where's the light there? There. So it, Sandy says, smart. Yeah, so I've done this before on glass, like glassware. I had a glass vase that I wanted to look like pottery, and I did this. And because the glass vase doesn't have any texture on it, like it just makes it look kind of like it's got like more ceramic. And I loved how it turned out. I actually did it one in like a terracotta color, and then I did a bunch in white that I had just like little artificial flowers around the house in like little milk jugs. Back when like farmhouse. How's your wrist tonight, Chrissy? It's doing a lot better. I'm like a little green, but I can, if I don't try to squeeze too hard, this is a good exercise for tonight because I can use my left hand and I'm not really flicking my wrist too much or trying to use scissors or anything. So it's perfect. Thank you so much for asking. It's so sweet. Oh, so I was saying with the milk jugs, back when it was like farmhouse chic was the thing. Can you see that now? It's like dusty, textury. I'm sure you can use like other things. I've always used, I saw baking soda. I'm sure it was like on Pinterest or something at the time. And it's worked a trick. I love it. I think it's great. So this, I was using it for this, like I said, to try and hide all of my sins. I'm trying to hide the areas in the paper mache where I've got like layers of paper overlapping, as well as trying to make it look a little bit more like it's actually ceramic. Like this, I think we can hide some of this after. I just need to get the right coat of paint on it. I am excited. I like the base so far. I really like this part. Pull it over a little closer so you guys can see. This part up here, I'm not super keen on because it's kind of like popping out. See how it like comes up? So I might have to like figure out how to fix this. Same with the base, is kind of weird. But I'm going to paint it and then we'll go from there. See how it is. I'm just going to paint. Can I tip that over? No, tip it back this way. There. Oh no, what have I done? I moved it. Oh, it got mad at me. Oh dear. It got so mad at me. Okay, I'm going to leave this guy alone and just paint. I'm just going to get up on my knees here. Get up this way so I can see. And paint him real quick. Forgot to turn my music on tonight, and I have. Don't touch that part. Yeah, thanks, Chrissy. Sandy says, seems you should have used lots more glue, maybe. Yeah, I totally agree. I think when I was doing this part, I was like dipping my paper mache and then like scraping the excess off. I don't think I should have done that. I think I should have just like globbed it on. So I was saying that I am going to make a second one. I'm just wondering if you guys actually want to like sit and watch me go through this all over again, or if you guys would rather see some other projects. Sandy says my dad always made Halloween decor and he used toilet paper, newspaper, and lots of glue and flour. Yes, I've done the flour before too. I find that, excuse me, I like to use the glue just because it has less of a chance of molding. And I don't want this specifically to have to worry about it going moldy and then all of the time that I put into it being kind of ruined. So that's why I didn't use flour. Someone else said, Trina said, to use liquid starch. I've never heard that before. He used a sealer after. Oh, I never thought of that. No, that's a good idea. That would probably help with the. Okay. Let's see, how far did I make over? There, that looks good. I think I just need to clean this up a little bit. I only used one coat up here too. And that's probably like here I have like 3 coats. So that's probably part of the problem up here too, is that I could have used a little bit more. But I think I'm hoping we can work with it. And then save it. I hope. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm doing the base. And then I think we're ready to let it sit and dry. Chrissy, it's your first one, or maybe your second one will be better. Yeah, I think the second one's definitely gonna be better because I'm prepared. It's just whether or not you guys want to sit through it, or do you want me to go for it on my own, and then I can just post an update when I'm done. I don't know what's more exciting. Oops, stay there, you. There we go. I am like really excited about this color. Let's get the last of the paper covered. And then we can hide all the rest of our sins tomorrow. Does seem to make like such a big difference. I've got baking soda dried to my hand. I'm just painting my table. I'll wipe it off after. It's a nice thing of like just kind of surface. Okay, see if I can spin it around because I'm getting to not be able to touch it in lots of places. Can you guys see that there? Okay, I see my bright patch and my dark patch that I'm going to have to cover too. Once I'm done covering all of the, I was just about to call it toilet paper, all of the book pages. Can you guys see down there? Yeah, okay. Get in there, you. There we go. I don't know where the table ends. I'm definitely going to have glued it to the table again. Excuse me again. A little bit of sickness going through the house these days. Refusing to admit that I might actually be sick. It's got to be like a typical mom thing, right? Do you think tissue paper would work? That could work. That would be pretty. I wonder if it would just disintegrate in. Maybe if you're using like a couple layers at once. So it wasn't, because I think one layer would just disintegrate once it hit the solution, right? But if you're using like 2 or 3 layers at a time, that could probably work. Okay, I'm going to spin this around a little more. I think we're getting there. Yeah, I only have a little bit more on the base to do. And then I can go back. What did you have in mind? Do you think tissue paper? There's tissue paper with designs on them. Ooh, that'd be so pretty. Chrissy, that would be awesome. What do you think you would make out of the tissue paper with the designs? That reminds me of like Mod Podge. You could like use Mod Podge for that. Depending on what you wanted to make. Oh, I got a big chunk there. Come back here, you. There. We don't want him. There. Ah! Now's not the time, sir. Stay put. There. Thought I would just get paint on my face. Yeah, that's an idea. Yes, I agree, Chrissy. Like Mod Podge would be super pretty. Have you seen like people taking paper napkins and taking the backing off and then Mod Podging? I love those videos. I can't wait to do something like that. That's what I want to do with my dresser. My vanity, the one for my bedroom. That's going to be like my makeup table. That's probably one of my next couple of projects. So I'm excited about that. I want to Mod Podge on the dresser doors, some flowers, and I bought floral paper napkins that I'm excited to use. I think it'll be super pretty. I just have to be able to get out in the yard and sand down my vanity table because it was one that was in somebody's garage for a long time. She needs some love. I think it was somebody's mother's, which is like my favorite thing. So nice to be able to take something that nobody's using and make it into something that you'll use every day. I sound so corny, don't I? Okay. It feels very The Mummy to me. I don't hate it. You were thinking about your living room tabletop. That would be gorgeous. Super pretty. Very similar, I think, to what I'm planning on doing. Like instead, it'll just be the doors. I'm going to have them wood and then have like the center of the door Mod Podged. I think it'll be really cute. Okay, I'm going to turn this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. If I can, I don't have a whole lot of space that I can touch it. I'm going to have to touch the there. See if I can. You need to show me once you're done. Yes, I definitely will, Chrissy. I will, hopefully I'll be able to do some of it on a live with you guys. I don't know how much I'll be able to do on a live, just where it'll be like, I'll have to have the whole thing sanded down, but I can probably take the doors off and do the door part with you guys. I'm just rinsing the paint off my fingers. Yeah, that's better. So I don't get paint all over myself. We're almost there. Oopsie. Let's see. We've got just a little bit more to do down here, and then I might use all of my paint. Once we fix up those other patches and get this all one color. Here we go. I can't wait to see what it looks like in the morning once it's dry. There we go. Okay, I think we got most of that. Maybe a little bit here and there, but we can touch it up later. Now, luckily, my top patch is right, my dark patch is right here, so I'm just going to spin it around. Grab on the bottom. Maybe I should spin it the other way so that my cord's not in the way the whole time. Ooh, getting fingerprints in. There, okay. So we've got my little light patch here and then my dark patch here that I'm just going to touch up. The beige looks good with your green wall. I love it. It's good, right? I really love it. I was trying to match this, but I didn't quite get it, and I'm not like too fussed. I didn't want to keep fighting with it. So we're just going to slap some on top. And then I had it too light color here. There. I am going to go back and add some color too. So I don't think I need like a full coverage to make it look dimensional. There's a little bit here too. Here we go. Call that. There. Okay, let's see if we can't get this done before we have to go. I've gone a little bit late just because I wanted to get the whole coat on to show you guys. Now I was having so much fun. Don't forget to follow Chaos by Liza. And we go live, I go live twice a week, Sundays and Thursdays. There's a chunk there. We're always doing something pretty crazy like this. It's lots of fun though. I'm obsessed with this so far. I just hope I can fix this part. If I can clean this up, then it's going to be spot on. You just have to find a way to get it looking a little bit smoother, I think. And then I'll be happy. I also can kind of pick which side. Looks like you're having fun. Thanks, Chrissy. It's hard to get the same color. Yes, I agree. It is. I'm sure we could have, but I wanted to get painting instead of fighting with the color again. We'd done enough of that last time, don't you think? Okay. Oops, another chunk. I think I'm just about out of paint too. Any other areas that I've missed? It looks good to me. Okay, hold on. I see something in right about there. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Chrissy. Okay. I think that looks good. I'm pretty much out of paint. It's drawing a little darker, which I like. There's a little spot there that I've missed. I'm looking to see if I can see any words. See some words here. Some words there. A little bit back here. I'm not going to spin it around because I want to leave it be and let it dry. So just hang tight for 2 seconds. I think we're doing good. The underside a little bit, but hopefully nobody sees that. Oh, I see some words up here. I'm starting to run out of paint. See some words up here. Okay. All right. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that when I come back tomorrow, Chrissy says the pieces that are sticking out, you're going to glue them back. Yes, I'm definitely going to glue them back down. So I'm going to, my hot glue gun tonight has decided to die. So I just need to plug him in. I'm going to get all of this tidied up. This part and up here is my least liked area. The rest, I think we can work with. So some more book pages, some more words. The rest, like this part here, I'm obsessed with. It's like right here, this piece, we need something there. So we'll get them all cleaned up. Have a good night. Take care. See you next time. Thanks, Chrissy. You too. So we'll get them all cleaned up and then we'll add a little bit of texture as far as like different shading colors. And then hopefully we're done. Fingers crossed, change the shade, and then we should be good. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I hope you guys follow, and I hope to see you again on another live. Have a good night. Good night, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe.